mom close to my ear and said, "If you make a scene tonight, I will shame you in front of everyone." I had warned her about Uncle John months ago. I told her what he did when no one was around. I told her on a night when my hands wouldn't stop shaking, and my throat felt like it was closing up. She didn't comfort me. She looked at me like I was making it up. Then her face turned cold. "Do you hear yourself?" she said. "You're trying to destroy my family." When I begged her to believe me, she slapped me so hard my head snapped sideways. "Stop it," she hissed. "John is my brother. You'll never say this again." I tried to show her the bruises, the ones I got when he pinned me down. She didn't even look. She twisted my wrist until tears sprang into my eyes. "You did this to yourself," she said. "If you keep talking, you'll regret it." After that, she watched me like I was the problem. If I flinched at his name, she called me dramatic. If I stayed in my room, she said I had an attitude. If I cried, she claimed I just wanted attention. Then came my cousin's engagement dinner. A big family dawet at grandma's house. New tablecloth, laughter, too much food, too many fake smiles. Mom acted like we were a perfect family. Right before we left, she tossed a dress into my arms. "Wear this." "I don't want to go," I whispered. Her eyes hardened. "You're going, and you will behave." In the car, she leaned close enough for her breath to touch my cheek. "If you embarrass me tonight," she whispered, "I'll make sure you regret it." I looked out the window and focused on breathing. My phone was in my pocket. I had downloaded a recording app weeks ago after she called me a liar. One tap, no flashing light, no sound, just proof. Grandma's house was full of noise and food. Everyone smiled at me like nothing was wrong. Then Uncle John walked in. He smiled, not friendly. That smile said, "I know you're trapped." My stomach dropped. My mom gripped my wrist and pulled me toward him. "Go, say hello." I didn't move. She squeezed harder. "Now." John opened his arms like he was performing for the room. "Come on, you've grown so much. You can't even hug your uncle?" Eyes were on me, waiting, watching. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Mom leaned in. "Hug him, or I will shame you right now. I'll tell them you're rude. I'll tell them you're ungrateful. I'll make you look crazy." My mouth went dry. My heart pounded. I slid my hand into my pocket. One tap. Recording started. John stepped forward, placed his hands on my shoulders, and pulled me into a hug. My body turned to stone. He held on too long, just enough to say I'm in control. He leaned in. "We'll talk later," he whispered. I jerked back. He smiled again, sweet and harmless. Mom beamed. "See? She's fine. Just sensitive." During dinner, she sat me next to him, then kept finding excuses to leave the table. I forgot the sauce. Let me get more bread. Each time she left, her eyes said, "Don't ruin this." John leaned closer. "You look scared." I stared at my plate. He laughed under his breath. "Go ahead. Tell someone. Who's gonna believe you?" My hands shook. I whispered, "Leave me alone." His smile faded. His voice dropped. "Do you think you can hurt me?" He gestured around. "This is my family. I'll tell Grandma." He snorted. Then he said it. "Nobody here will listen to you. Not even your mom. She already knows." I told her that day and she told me to keep it quiet for the family's sake. My blood froze. That wasn't a threat. It was a confession. And it was recorded. Mom returned and saw my face. "What's with the look?" She snapped. "Fix it." I stood. "I need to help in the kitchen." She started to stand. "Sit down." But my cousin Sana stood first. "I actually need her." "Come on." In the kitchen, Sana grabbed my shoulders. "What is it? Did you say something?" I couldn't speak. I handed her the phone like it was burning me. "Listen." She played the audio. John's voice echoed. "She already knows." Sana's face drained. She didn't ask questions. "We're doing this now," she said. She marched us into the living room. "Grandma, you need to hear something." Mom snapped. "Don't you start." Sana didn't even look at her. She played the audio. John's voice filled the room. Everyone fell silent. Grandma stood still, then picked up her phone. John walked in, still smiling. "What's going on?" Grandma said into the phone, calm and cold. "I need police at my house." My son admitted something. And the girl's mother knew. John's smile dropped. "Mom," she gave the address. Hung up, looked at my mother. "You knew?" Mom stammered. "She's lying. She always." Sana stepped forward. "It's his voice. He said you knew." Grandma whispered, "Get out of my house, both of you. Wait for the police outside." John tried to laugh. "This is a misunderstanding." But his hands were shaking. When the police came, they didn't ask for sides. They listened to the recording. Then they cuffed Uncle John. Mom screamed, "She's a liar!" A cop turned. "Ma'am, are you her mother?" "Yes." "Then we need to speak with you too." They put her in a separate car. Sana and I stood at the window. We watched them drive away in opposite directions. Grandma placed her hand on my shoulder. "You're staying with me." I nodded. She whispered, "Tomorrow we get you help. Therapist first, then lawyer." I asked, "Are you okay?" She stared at the lights disappearing. "I lost a son and a daughter tonight," she said, "but I still have you. So yes, I'm okay enough to protect you."